All right. So it's been a while. We can start on my Grim Organist animated prop. I have this motor that I picked up with a bunch of other junk. This is leftover hardware from some other thing. I picked up the threaded rod. This power supply was with this motor. This is a piece of aluminum stock that I have. Picked myself up a can of Loctite. Okay, so what I have is this guy over here, and I'm going to animate him so that he looks like he's playing. Basically, he'll rotate around like that. He's going to sit on a bench. Underneath the bench, I'll mount the motor. The 1/4-inch threaded rod will come up through the bench and then go into this part of his spine, and it should move him around. I also have some skulls, and that's what where the Loctite comes in. I'm going to take a piece of PVC. It's dark here. I'm going to fill it up with foam. I'm going to stick the PVC in there, and then I'll glue the PVC in, and then I'll drill a hole, cut this off the top here, and slip the PVC down into the spine. And that's how I'm attaching the heads. That's what I came up with. And then I need to build the bench, which I'm going to make out of this platform. Nice sheet of plywood. These 2x3s should be easy to cut to the size I need to build the bench. So I think I've got all the pieces. So I'm going to get started. Okay, so I got the little U-joint. I had to wedge it a little wider. I got it on the shank, the shaft of the motor, and I got that all tightened down on my piece of aluminum stock. This is my 1/4-inch rod. I got that attached with some lock washers. So now it becomes experiment time. Now, actually, I just noticed I don't need to build a bench. I'm going to take this step right here. I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to drill a hole in it so that this mechanism can rotate around. So now we're on to trying to make it work. Trying to hook it up to the skeleton and hopefully animate him in such a manner that he looks like he's just, instead of just being still in front of the organ, he's just moving somewhat. So that's where I'm at. Now begins the frustration part of trying to animate him. All right, it's kind of got the preliminary going. I think this movement is good. I was gonna glue his skull on to the PVC pipe that's stuck in the spine, but I think I'm just gonna leave it so it just kind of waves around a little bit. I put a block in because the mechanism was getting caught on his pelvic bones. So I'm going to drill a hole in this platform the same size as that one, and then put that on top, and then he'll sit on this as the bench. So I was working on this, and you can see the outer holes is where I had the threaded rod at, but that was just too far out. So I moved it in. I need to cut off the excess aluminum stock and get rid of that to just clean it up. But I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna take him off. I'm gonna mount the main bench, get that all together, and then I'll do a final video and sit him in front of that old pump organ so you can see how it turned out. All right, here's the finished product. I think I might, I don't know, I may skew the threaded rod a little bit to make him move a little bit. I don't know. And I was going to mount the head, like glue it on, but I think I'm just going to leave it cockeyed like that because occasionally it does move, kind of swings. But all I need to do now is I have some pipes I'm gonna mount to the back of this, and just call it done. Oh well, I need to stain or paint this bench brown to match the pump organ. But it's not bad for throwing it together today. I mean, yeah, I think it'll work. Let me go get I'm gonna throw a capelet on him and see how that looks. All right, got a little capelet on him, her, him, whoever. Change the action just a little bit. Gets a little bit better. But this is what people will see from the back. I think it'll be alright. I think this cable will be perfect. Let's go around this side here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is alright. Hey Anna Lapwood. You like my pipe organ animatronic? I'll have to tag you in this. Yeah, I think this turned out alright. So that's another animatronic for Blanck Mortuary. Next I have another motor, and I'm gonna animate this rocking chair for little old granny skeleton. I'm gonna get her some old knitting needles and some yarn and have her rocking back and forth in the rocking chair. I think that'll look pretty cool. This one should be, I don't know, a little simpler to make. I always say that, but then, you know, who knows. So that's the next one. That's Blanck Mortuary, done for today.